Good morning, YouTube. Now, we are on our fourth block. So, the second week of contract. There's 3 contracts or 3 blocks for every 1 week of contract. I don't know why that is, but that's just the way they got it. Anyway, so yesterday, I had this load. Yesterday was actually, it was leaving at 7:30 from here, heading to Nampa, Idaho, from Nampa, Idaho to Boise, which is DID2, and then it was going from Boise to Nampa, and then from Boise to Spokane. The only thing really that I don't like about Amazon contracts is when they make last minute changes like that. It's no big deal because they're renting you for the time, but I done woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I woke up 5 o'clock in the morning trying to get my day started and get ready for starting at 7:30. And now we're starting at 10:45, and we're not gonna be finished until 9 o'clock or so. That's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a very long day. But what we'll do is we'll edit videos. All right, so before we start editing some videos, take a look at this, right? So it's kind of gloomy outside. So I was like, you know what? Let me go look at the weather, the radar. Well, it looks like we might run into some issues. We got to get down there to Boise. There's some snow coming up right there. Let's see, where's that at? Okay, that's still in Washington. We're gonna be splitting. Where are we at? Right there. We're gonna be splitting here. There is some snow coming up down that way. The weather here is kind of pretty low. It's in the mid-30s, so it's still not worrying about change just yet. Because if we look at Pendleton, but it's at the 40s. Look at that, 40, 40, 40. I mean, there's a chance, 50% chance of snow, but it's in the 40s. We don't got to worry about that. Then we look at Baker City. That's this is one of the notorious places where you gotta, it's 29 degrees over there right now, but it's gonna go up and it's gonna be in the mid-30s. So I don't think we got anything to worry about really. I think we're gonna be okay. Now let's just out of curiosity, let's just look at Ontario. 29. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. Noticing though that it's a big difference compared to the guard shacks in California, in Las Vegas, is that these guys up here in the Northwest, even the ones up there in the Seattle area, same thing. It seems like they're a little bit more slower. It's just, I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure they're using the same system as the ones in Vegas. They just work a little bit more slower out here. Probably staying like maybe 5-10 minutes on average at the gate. I mean, it's not much. I'm not complaining at all, but...
Okay, not ready yet?
Okay.
We're going to put you in trucker parking, and then I'll give you a call.
Anyway, as I was saying, they work a little bit slower out here. It seems like they're more relaxed, you know what I mean? It's like they could care less. They got no care in the world. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with that. It really isn't. Amazon, the way Amazon is set up is that you got a schedule. As long as you make it there on time, they don't give a damn what happens after that. If you get delayed because of gate guard, that's okay too. You're not gonna get penalized for it. You just gotta report it. You gotta make sure you account for all of those delayed. Somebody has to be accountable for those delayed, or else the carrier will be. And when the carrier is accountable, it gives you a bad score, and when your score is bad, you can't book no good loads. That's just the way it works. Amazon work based off of how well you maintain your score. and your score, it gets affected really fast. Like you could be late 2 minutes, it doesn't even matter. You go from A plus to A with one delay. Hey, that rhymes. A plus to A with one delay. Look at this KW right here. I'm getting ready to park next to W900. Let's do it. We got us a door. Hey, how did you run out of air so fast? Dr. 142. It's a little wet out. We're gonna start heading to Boise. Hopefully, there's no hiccups down the road. If there are, we can handle it. Here we go. Remember when I said, temperature is high enough, we shouldn't have to worry about snow? Well, actually I said ice. I knew it was precipitation up here, but voila! Yeah, this is not what I pictured when I look at the weather app this morning. But the key into driving something like this is your distance. I mean, the key into driving, period, is you keeping your following distance. You keep your following distance, you turn on your CB, and just drive. Take it easy. You're gonna be fine.
Let's take it on over in that hammer lane now. I ain't got no wind till like so I'm just cruising.
Here it is. We're getting ready to go down the hill.
Yeah, we're keeping the green is clear. Baker City's got a little bit of flurry, but ain't nothing sticking. This shit just started last 7 miles, so you can cover it real quick. Yeah, well, appreciate it.
There you go. That's why it's good to listen to the radio, or at least have a radio on, because they just said up there in Baker City, it's clear as day. Well, probably not clear as day, but not like this though. That was a long day. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a long day. I think it made it longer because the snow. Outside, I was like hoping that, you know what? I hope we don't have to chain. But deep down inside, believe it or not, it's it's not normal thing to say, but I wanted to chain. I think it's because, maybe it's for the content. I don't know what it is, but I wanted to chain somehow deep down inside, but I'm just glad that we didn't. We're going to get a chance. I know we will. Just knowing this area, I know we're going to get a chance. Actually, we probably would have had a chance if we took maybe a 30-minute break down in Hermiston. Is it Hermiston? Is that Hermiston? Pendleton, yeah. If we took a little bit of break in Pendleton, we probably would have had a chance. because that snow was packing pretty fast, and the snowplow guys, they didn't have time. They didn't have enough time to clear it up. So, but the chatter on the radio was great though. The chatter on the radio definitely made my day because everybody was talking and everybody was wanting somebody, and it's just a couple of not so bright drivers. They were just I mean, they're like blasting through the left lane. It's crazy. Are you kidding me? So anyway, tomorrow is gonna be actually easier because we're picking up empty cars from here, bringing them to Nampa, Idaho, and then from Nampa we're gonna be picking up an empty, so we shouldn't have to sit around and wait long. Hopefully they don't change it, and it'll be easier on the truck. Other than that, good night, YouTube. We'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning, good morning. Today's gonna be an easy day. So we were supposed to pick up a loaded cart from here. It is in Boise, and take it to Nampa. It's like 20 miles away or something like that. But it turns out the last guy that checked in took the last loaded carts, and they ain't doing no more loaded carts for the day. So we're gonna be bobtailing to Nampa and then picking up an empty to go to Spokane. It's gonna be an easy day for the truck. I was hoping to be able to leave early, but that's okay. I had to wait on my 10-hour anyway, so we're good to go. We're gonna go get some coffee and then get rolling. One good thing I would say about pulling Amazon is that you can park just about anywhere and get some Krispy Kreme, or not Krispy Kreme, but crispy crunchy chicken and Dutch Bros coffee. Can't beat that, right? And we're gonna go pick up an empty. Oh my goodness. Here's what happened, right? So this is Boise 2. I was supposed to pick up a loaded trailer here and take it to Boise 5. That load got canceled, so instead of bobtailing me to Boise 5 to pick up an empty to go take it to Spokane, they're gonna take me here and pick up an empty here. However, look at this. Like, how do you fit in there? I bet you it was this guy right here. Whoever parked this one. My goodness. It's okay. But even with all of that, we're still not complaining at all. Not even a little bit. Because you cannot beat these contracts. Trust me. Spokane, here we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our fourth block. You know, I think these headlights are high. Like, I think they're high in the middle. That's it. I don't know how else to adjust these doggone things. They can't. Like, I can't adjust them anymore. We're doing another regen, so this is gonna be the fourth regen. This past 2 blocks, she's been doing good. So I'm guessing the theory is correct. So that's why I'm doing another regen, and probably just do one more regen after that, and I think it should hold. Hopefully that clears up most of it, most of those pesky little freaking crap that's in there. Anyway, these blocks, they actually got this fourth one, these next 6 ones, they're actually a little bit more. They're like $40 more than those last 3 that we just did. So this one pays $39.52 and it's 903 miles, and we actually got fuel for $3.66 on this one. Even though we went empty on the way back and a whole bunch of other empty or bobtail in Boise, I'm still gonna put this at 6.5 because it was windy today. So we'll do a 6.5 on the MPG And so when you divide 903 to 6.5, it's 139. So we'll just go ahead and put a plus or minus 6 because this was an easy one. So that equals to 145. 145 gallons times 366 is 530. And 3952, you take away 530, that equals to 3422, and 3422 divided by 2 is 1711. Ooh, I'd say they're probably gonna be around that much. I mean, there shouldn't be so much more difference, except for the last 2 weeks of these contracts. So these next 2 weeks, and then 2 more weeks after that. Whew, those ones are good. But that's the end of this block, and we're gonna be taking a 1 day off, and then the rest of it, well, that's how it works. It's like you do 2 blocks, and then you take 1 day off, and then you do 2 blocks, 1 day off, 2 blocks, blah blah blah. Anyway, that's the end of this contract. We'll see y'all on the 5th one.